expect to at least get back to where we were a year ago. We always expect to be in the final. Every year we line up. I think we have a team capable of at least getting there, and absolutely a team capable of winning it. We have a lot of guys back from last year's team, so they know what it takes to get there. They felt the pain of losing it, so we're excited about that opportunity in that time of year. Obviously, it's a learning experience. We truly believe you really can't get better without challenging yourself. That definitely was a big challenge for the program. Kind of given the way that kind of went down. So we've kind of used it as a learning experience, us as coaches. We've stayed on top of everything and pay attention to details. And I know the boys, it's in the back of their head at all times, and their approach has showed that for sure. Just to challenge ourselves, that's who we are. That's kind of who we've been, the last few years, is to just seek out the toughest games we can find. We've not run from anybody. Like I said, we really believe that we have to push ourselves if we're going to get better. And sometimes that takes jumping on a bus and going to find somebody. Sometimes that takes playing against 4 years. But I think we definitely learned from the games that we played, and we're a better team for it. He's picked up where he's left off. I think he's sitting on about 8 goals this year. He's been sharp. I think he has an opportunity to go ahead and beat the amount of goals he scored last year. He's really on pace to do that. He, as a forward, he really works hard, and you don't always get that out of a star player like that. So the team really builds off of him, and when he's going, we're all really playing well. So I think he's the same as Jordan. They kind of bookend each other. You have Jordan up top, who we all have confidence in. You have Owen behind us. So the team really plays with confidence with those two out there. They know if mistakes happen that Owen's back there and can clean it up. And he's done a really good job of taking leadership of that role and stepping in right away as a transfer and leading this team. So I'm proud of what he's done so far, and I expect more great things from him in the future. I think Max is going to continue to get better as the season goes on. He came in with an injury. He's getting better. He's getting sharper, and he's been a valuable member of the team so far, but I think the best of him is yet to come. CJ is obviously an explosive athlete out of Canada. He's really able to run at guys. He's a very difficult player to defend, which is super important for us. With so much attention being paid to Jordan, it leaves CJ an opportunity to really expose the back line. So we're excited about him, and he's a super valuable member of this team. Jeff's also a transfer. He's versatile. He's played in the back for us. He's played on the wing for us. He's played in the midfield for us. He's got a couple goals this year. So he's also showing his way. And like I said, I also think he's going to get better as the year long. I'm really excited about the team from that angle. Is all our guys still have room to grow throughout this season. Experience, most of all. Austin, he might not have started back there a year ago. We spent all spring working with him back there with anticipation that he was going to be there. He's taken on that challenge and really done well for us. Obviously, Case played 90 minutes there a year ago, and he's still doing a good job. And we have 2 sophomores as well, in Gage, Switzer, and Jonathan Page, who have spent time on the outside backs that are showing us some experience as well. And I think that's our biggest advantage this year, is that we're so sophomore heavy that there's not a lot of mistakes back there. So I'm happy with that group. Caleb Counselman, Wyndham Watley in the midfield, both those guys are stalwart. They're, to me, all conference players. I don't know if they'll get that, but they are that player. They are solidified our midfield. They work harder than everybody else. They're good in the air. They're good on the ground. Both those boys, I have nothing but good things to say, and they make us a very, very good team. I think it's not just me. I think everybody's measuring that team, and they're the champions. They've won 5 of the last 7 national championships or something like that. So we always try to take on the best to see where we're at. I think we found out that we're close. We're probably closer than what we thought we were, and it's able to really motivate the group and focus the group to know, hey, if we continue to do the right things, we'll be right there in the end. So from that angle, we haven't had a bad practice since that game. The guys haven't ever showed up and not be ready to go, and it was worth the drive over there for sure.